still believe in God cause he real. I strongly believe the good Lord, he got something in store for me. Hard for me to believe, niggas talking about they gon' war for me. I strongly believe.
The Queen has spoken. So, we're going to use the umbrella of stupidity today. And the umbrella of stupidity trickles down to many forms of stupidity. And a lot of people do act stupid. First, you have the ones that will advise you. How can you advise somebody if you never walk their shoes and you don't even want to walk their shoes? Instead, you want to give surface level advice. That just shows how ignorant you are to the situation. It shows that you really don't care about the person in the situation. You just want to talk to hear yourself talk, or you just want to talk to get rid of this topic as soon as possible. Well, it doesn't help anyone, does it? Then you have the other person. The other person is in the bleachers and they want to criticize you and criticize you and criticize you. They have nothing better to do than to criticize you. For them, it's a game. For you, it may feel like taunting if you're weak or fragile. But if you're strong, you know that it doesn't mean shit to you. You just know that they're another motherfucker that's added to the list that's just talking shit on the sidelines because they're not even in the game. Then you have another stupid person. For some reason, they think that you're in competition with them. And there's no competition. For women, I don't know what it is. When they look at another woman, they want to compete. And I'm going to say this as nicely as possible. You don't compete because you don't compare. If you want to compete, then you should start coming up the ladder and coming to the caliber that I'm at. Then you have another idiot that's full of jealousy and envy. And if you let the people talk long enough, they will expose themselves and they'll tell you why they don't like you and where the envy and jealousy is coming from. For instance, there's this woman, okay? She liked me. And then I told her the career that I'm taking and that I'm pursuing. And then she started not to like me because she's seen that what she could have had. She lives a miserable life. How do I know it's miserable? Because all the neighbors, she knows all their gossip. If you throw garbage outside, she says, did you make sure that you didn't drop any garbage on the floor, that you put it in the dumpster? Or did you put the recycling in the dumpster? You seem like you carried a heavy load. Are you sure you didn't put it on the floor like everybody else? Like those type of things, it's like, wait, why do you care about those things? Oh, you shouldn't park in the handicap. Okay, you may see it as a person that is looking to bother you, but I'm too mature that I see it as you're miserable. I see it as you have nothing better to do. I see that you have no friends. I see that you're 70 years old, but you're a child. Why I say that is she's for example, we were in the elevator. There was a letter on the elevator, taped. She ripped it up and she said, "Shh, don't tell nobody." So this woman, right, she shows that she's jealous. She looks at her miserable life, the life that she chose, and the life that she could have had. So when she sees you, do you think she's happy? Do you think she's excited for you? Do you think that she could advise you? Do you think that she wants you to finish into the career that she could have, would have, should have chosen? When she looks at herself, she's saying, if I chose that career and I didn't give up and I didn't get distracted and I didn't fuck up, then I wouldn't be in the predicament that I'm in. I wouldn't be critiquing people's life. I wouldn't be criticizing them. I wouldn't be miserable. I wouldn't be sad. I wouldn't be in people's business. I wouldn't know people's gossip. I wouldn't rip letters off the walls. I wouldn't try and take somebody's job. I wouldn't try to do this. I wouldn't talk shit about this. I wouldn't start rumors. I wouldn't do this. When somebody is fulfilled and happy with their lives, okay? They don't do the things that people that are miserable, sad, depressed, ignorant, uneducated, unintelligent, unexperienced, unknowledgeable. That's what people do. They see their life flying by. And remember, like I said, key word, the lady is 70 years old. And she told me, oh, I was going to be that too. But, you know, it was difficult for me and, you know, things happened. And then she was just telling me, you know, I don't want to get in her business, but she was telling me a whole bunch of nonsense. And that's what I keep telling people. Life doesn't give a fuck about your excuses. Does not give a fuck about your excuses. Okay? So you got to start making excuses for yourself if you want to go somewhere in life. Because excuses take you nowhere. And excuses don't mean shit when you're talking to life. Imagine life was a person that comes to you and be like, okay, what do you want to be? All right, so let's do this. Then you go and do it, and then you start complaining. Okay, everybody can complain. That is reasonable. People do complaints. That is normal. It's part of the norm of life. Okay, but then you want to say you give up. Then life will ask you, are you sure you want to give up? And then when you give up and then you start complaining again, life's going to say, why are you complaining? You had your chance and you blew it. Did you not? Life is going to ask you, your arms are hurting. I don't care. Do you want it or you don't want it? Your legs are hurting. I don't care. Do you want it or you don't want it? I'm lazy. I'm tired. I don't care. Do you want it or you don't want it? I'm sad today. I don't care. Do you want it or you don't want it? I'm mad. I need to cool off. Nah, there's no excuses. Do you want it or you don't want it? I'm broke. I don't care. Do you want it or you don't want it? I'm hungry. I don't care. You're going to go there starving. Do you want it or you don't want it? I don't have clothes. I don't care. You're not there to show off. Do you want it or you don't want it? I need a break. There's no breaks in life. Do you want it or you don't want it? That's how life talks to you. So where's the excuses? It's full of shit. And it's in you. So you got to stop lying to yourself. Stop being in denial. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself some bunch of crap. Tell yourself the real. And tell yourself that you make too much excuses. That's why you have a miserable life. That's why you're sad in life. That's why you're not getting what you want in life. That's why you can't relax in life. That's why you can't lay up in the sun like that, because too much excuses. You want to travel around the world? Well, you need to do what you need to do. You want to do this? You need to do what you want to do. If you want to do anything that you want in life, you got to do the uncomfortable to do what you want to do in life.